Hello, today is 19th of May 2022 and unfortunately I need to continue my discussion regarding this war, Russian-Ukrainian war. And today I would like to draw your attention not only to an excellent planning which happened more than 30 years from the side of Russian Federation, but also to the fact that, to my mind, the war is the cheapest way for Russian Federation to expand. This is pure economy. They have calculated the level of investment needed for military operation and possible outcome, economical outcome for them in case of military action. And actually, that was a very positive equation. You can simply calculate what they have invested and actually what they have lost even in terms of sanctions. It's not comparable at all. They have not lost everything or everything in terms of their export, just a tiny thing. So the income is still in place, but the outcome is much bigger. A big disaster on the fields of the competitor. So they are devastating the competitor, which is a normal thing in the competition. The only problem is that they used unusual or cruel tools, the war. But what I'm saying is that the war, probably the most cheap tool for Russia in all its history to win and to expand their resources. Just look at the First and the Second World War. Russia was ready to fight, and actually, why? Because they didn't have enough capacity to win the world by other tools, non-military tools, like science, innovations, and other tools. So that's why they have used the cheapest tool, the weapon, to conquer countries and to get more and more resources. Also, I need to tell you that Ukrainians need to take their responsibility for what is happening right now. They have lost the power in terms of army, and that is probably their fault. They have let Russians to be in politics, in the leadership for 30 years. They have used the same tools like Russia, I mean corruption, to set up the scene in economy and the political system. And finally, I think that Ukrainians do not need to put any kind of questions about the Nord Stream, but take their responsibility and fight corruption for good. Not just simulating fighting, but close this topic for good. And my question today would be, what do you think in terms of Mr. Putin future? You know this universal truth. Act to other people the way you would like other people to act towards you. So, the simplest answer to this question is obvious. If he started the war, should the war be the end of the Putin? If he started with the death, would the death be the consequence of his actions?